Welcome back to my art channel. Go ahead and pick out some of your favorite brushes, squeeze out some colors, and paint with me today. So I'm just going to start by neutralizing this canvas so we aren't working off of a stark white background. And then I'm going to lay in what we are painting, which is this face today. Let me just get ahead of you guys here and just address the elephant in the room. Yes, the video is a little bit blurry. I am so sorry for this, but it does refocus right around the 3-minute 24-second mark. If you could bear with the video for the first 3 minutes, it is quite important to see how the underpainting is laid in before adding any details. And for this painting, because it is an expressive portrait and not photorealistic, we do veer from the reference just a little bit and have some fun with the hair. So why use a reference photo at all? I like to use a reference photo just so I can get the general proportions of the face. Our brains tend to think we know what something looks like, but oftentimes our brains lie to us, so we need a visual cue. The number one rule in realism is to draw what you see, not what you know. Once you've mastered this, then you can veer off the course and do whatever you want. So you'll notice that I have my palette next to me as I paint to show you what colors I'm using and how I'm mixing them together. And I think this framing is where I messed up with the focus on the camera because it just didn't know what to capture as the main image. But I do hope it helps you as you paint. I'd love to hear from you what you'd like to see me paint. If you like this format better or a more formal tutorial style like the video of the droopy eye painting. I'm doing my research right now and I realize that I'm pretty late to the YouTube game. But I actually really enjoy making videos. I was a film major in college and for years I thought my degree was useless. And now I feel I have found a purpose for all of those hours in the editing room, on production sets, and watching lots of strange films. I don't know when this happened, but I really love horror movies, so drop your favorite horror movie in the comments and maybe we can paint some more spooky things together in the future. And I know a lot of you won't agree with me or believe me, but a lot of my anxiety went away once I started watching horror movies. Since anxiety is rooted in fear, my fear slowly went away with each scary movie that I watched. It also helped me to empathize with humanity and to question where our behaviors and beliefs actually came from. Anyway, back to this painting. Here I'm just laying in the darkest part of the hair and I am not going to worry about the strands at all at this point. And here we are just working in a few of the details of the lips. And this is where I thought we would have a little bit of fun, and so I took the reference photo away at this point, and we are going to make her hair turquoise. There's no real reason why we are painting it turquoise. It's really just because I've always wanted to dye my own hair turquoise, but I can't handle the management of it, so I'm probably never going to go through with it. But on a painting, absolutely. Let's make it turquoise. Also, just to put a realistic time reference here, this video is cut down to about 7.5 minutes, but the painting itself took me about an hour and a half. It is not the most detailed painting, but there is a lot of little brush strokes and things that you want to be aware of. So at this point, I am going to start slowing down the video a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing and also just getting a lot of those brush strokes in and refining your painting. The detailing is probably my favorite part of the painting. We are well past that ugly phase, which is inevitable for every single painting that we do. And so now we can work on really perfecting and beautifying the image to the way that we want. If you've gotten this far in the video, thanks so much for sticking around. I hope you are painting along with me as I ramble on about technique, horror movies, and other things. I wanted to touch on social media as we paint. It has transformed tremendously over the years, and different platforms have different purposes and benefits. YouTube seems to be a search engine that teaches us how to do literally anything. TikTok is the app where you can be raw, honest, and authentic. And of course, we have Instagram and Facebook, who are the exact opposite of TikTok and YouTube. I've been trying to grow my following on Instagram for the past 5 years, and I've been stuck at 300 followers and my posts go nowhere. Over on TikTok, I have about 3,000 followers, and I've been steadily growing for the past couple of years now. And now I'm giving YouTube a shot. I don't know how sustainable it will be to post weekly long form content, but I guess we'll see how things go. A lot of the bigger artists on these platforms claim that a big following is not the most important part of their careers. And maybe that's true for them. But I also think that minimizing the impact of a strong following is dishonest. Simply loving to paint won't pay the electricity bill for the majority of us. And most of us know that going viral and gaining a following means more opportunities for revenue. It just irks me when people know what it takes to succeed on social media, but they continue to minimize its impacts. Maybe because counting your followers seems petty or asking for likes seems pathetic. I don't know. But at this point, we all know why we're here. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. We would all greatly appreciate that. I hope you had fun painting with me. Please leave your feedback in the comments, and thank you so much for joining me today.